I love rotational moves, and if I'm short on time, I will always do a series of rotational exercises. Why? Because the rotational plane will amplify, strengthen, optimize all of the other planes. With rotation, we can pretty much guarantee our best chance at explosiveness, quickness, and strength. So here we go. First one is kneeling. Twist and reach. So kneel behind the ball. Sit back on your heels. Arms are straight. Your head is between your arms, and you're going to twist right and drive your left hip back. Twist left and drive your right hip back, keeping your head between your arms. You want to stay at a perfect diagonal. Increasing the tension out your fingertips and the top of your head and out your tailbone. Spine is long. As you rotate side to side, you're anchoring so you get more twisting. All right, now we're going to reach. Get your left armpit up to the ceiling, right palm to the ceiling, and twist. And you can even use your arm to press against the outside of your thigh. Then switch, twist, reach, and twist again. Twist, reach, twist again. Twist, reach, twist again. One more on each side. Keep that spine long. Twist, reach, and twist again. Last one. Twist, reach, and twist again. We're going to follow this up with supine knees side to side. Right, Quincy? Right, you're going to lie on the floor. Reach your hands opposite one another. Palms are on the floor. There's space between the back of your thighs and the ball. And your knees are directly over to your hips. And you're going to move your knees side to side. Use your lower abs to bring your knees back to the midline. Lower your knees as close to the floor as possible. Then you hollow your abs. Keep in mind that the hollowing of your abs and the tone that you're keeping in your lower abs is the anchor point for all of your abs, particularly in this exercise, your transverse abdominal muscle. And notice what's happening between your rib cage and your shoulder blades. I'm going to now move my head with my knees. Different forces are under tension, or different body parts or attachment points from your neck to your shoulder blade are having different tension than when your nose is up to the ceiling. And once again, you're rolling right over your sacroiliac joints. Abs are controlling this movement, or the anchoring to make this movement possible. Now move your head opposite your knees. And always hollow your abs to bring your knees back to the midline. Reach your hands opposite one another. Rib cage is rolling around on the under surface of your shoulder blades. And we're going to move from this move to knees on top of the ball. Bring your knees to your chest. Bring your knees to your chest. You're in a handstand, arms straight, head dangles. Keep your knees close to your chest and your sacrum up to the ceiling. Move your knees to the left, dropping your right hip onto the ball. Hollow your abs to bring your sacrum up to the ceiling and your knees underneath you. And pop up. Drop down. Now I like to roll back even more so I make it harder to pop up. Drop down. Roll back.
pop up. So you're getting nice rotation in your hips, pelvis, torso. You're rolling your rib cage underneath your shoulder blades that are fixed. It's a very effective move to organize the fascia between your shoulder blades and your rib cage and your torso. Now we're going to do hip twists. Right, you want to hold the bell overhead like it's a ball. Arms are in line with your ears, and we're at a straight diagonal. And toss. Well, I guess it's actually appropriate to say pop, twist, back to the middle, twist, back to the middle. This is all being initiated by your hips. So even though your torso is going side to side, it's only because of what's going on in your hips. You're not moving your torso at all. No initiation there. Okay, now we're going to go into arm circles. So we've just done a lot with our hips. Now we're going to do a lot of circling with our shoulders. Now start in the middle, feet 1.5 to 2 hip distance apart. Make sure your sacrum stays on the ball and you're in a little squat. Turn your knees to the left. Get up on the ball of your right foot. Straighten your left arm. Circle your right arm. We're going to do 4 times in one direction. Loose grip on the ball. Keep that left arm straight. And then we're going to change directions. Keep reaching that left arm out at the level of your shoulder. Now we're going to bring the bells to our shoulders, turn our knees to the left, get up on the ball of our left foot, turn your head to the right, and circle your left arm, keeping your right arm straight, shoulder height. Point your fingers away, change directions. And come out of that, bells to your shoulder, move to your midline, drop your bells, use your hands to bring your chin to your chest, and walk up to get on top of the ball. And we're going to end with scissors. All right, you're in position so that your toes are just barely touching the floor. And it's okay to lift them up. Try and hopefully, if your ball's the right size, the front of your chin is almost on the ball. Your elbows are bent. Your hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Take your right leg, bend it, reach up, roll onto your left side. Keep that left leg straight and the toes pointed, your head dangling, and try and touch your right toes to your left elbow. Notice your shoulder blade moving towards your spine. And then switch and make sure both legs are straight before you bend, reach, and roll. And this is another one where you want to feel the rib cage rolling around on the undersurface of your shoulder blades. Bend, reach, roll, and pulse, pulse, pulse. We want to keep the tension from the base of our skull to our left foot, toes, nice and taut and long so that we can circle around that tension. And again, both legs are straight before you bend, reach, and roll. Notice that there's always a bend in that knee that goes up towards the ceiling. It never fully straightens. And switch, and bend, reach, roll, pulse, 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 and switch. Last one, bend, reach, roll, pulse, 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 pulse. All right, so that was a super quick, great way to start. Fire up your rotational planes and you'll move better through all 3 planes. Thanks for joining me.